We are now at the halfway mark of the Champions League group stage. 4 games in, we've had some shock surprises, we've had some shock disappointments. Let's quickly go through my top 3 shocks of the group stage so far. Shock number 1 has to be Newcastle. I don't think anyone was expecting to see Newcastle sitting in 6th place in the group stage after 4 games. 3 wins against Benfica, Royal Union SG, and Atletico Bilbao with a loss to Barcelona. Sits them with 9 points, and that sits them in 6th position above the likes of Barcelona. But they do have a tough run of games coming up. Their next game away to Marseille, and we'll have to see whether they can stay within those top 8 spots. Surprise number 2 has to be, well, it's a few teams. Has to be the fact that Benfica, Ajax, Juve all sit outside of the top 24, and of course you need to finish within the top 24 to make it to the next knockout stage. And yeah, I mean, we're not going to see all of those teams, Juventus especially, without a win in the Champions League so far, and they have been absolutely destroyed by the fact that they have drawn 3 out of their 4 games. And as I always say, you are way better off at 1 win, 1 loss than 2 draws, and that is exactly what has costed Juventus right now. Benfica sitting second last, Ajax sitting last, just 3 goals scored between those 2 teams. Again, I don't think anyone would have been expecting that sort of level of performance. Shock number 3 would have to be the surprise teams. Again, another set of teams who really should have no way whatsoever to qualify, but you look at Qarabağ, 15th position after getting 7 points from their first 4 games. They're sitting quite comfortably, but still only 3 points above the drop into getting knocked out of the tournament. As well, Galatasaray on the verge of getting in a top 8 position as they sit in 9th. Tottenham, disappointing season for them really so far, especially as of recent, but they still are sitting comfortably without losing a game in the Champions League. Barcelona, again, 11th. Chelsea, 12th. You would have expected to see at least Barcelona or Chelsea, especially after Chelsea winning that Club World Cup last summer. Surprising to not see at least one of those teams in the top 8 as well. However, as I said, we are only halfway through. There is still plenty to play for. Lots of teams, still lots of big games between 2 big Titan teams, and we'll have to see who's going to be the top 8, who's going to be the shock dropout. Let me know in the comments who is going to finish under 24th. It was fireworks on the last game week last season. Is it going to be more of the same this season as well?